name is Bear Bills, and once again, I'm gonna take you into some of nature's most unforgiving places and show you how to get out alive. This is where I'm being dropped off, and all I'm carrying with me is a few tools and of course my cameraman. This is a very dense forest, so the first thing I need to do is to reach a high point, so I can get a good look at the surroundings and which direction I need to go. A tree like this can give you an excellent view of your surroundings, but you should never attempt a climb like this if you don't have any proper training. Remember, I've been many hours in the military and I know exactly what I'm doing.
We're going that way. I saw the ocean, and we definitely want to head towards the ocean, because where there's water, there's people. Look at that. This is a fox tree, a grey fox tree. And as you can see, something has teared it apart. It's completely broken here. And what's great about these trees, as you clearly can see here, is this. They contain a lot of fluid, and when I was in the military, I swear to God, these fluid, they did some really good favors for our crew, because this fluid is actually like alcohol, and when you're in a survival situation, it's actually really important to keep your spirits up, and one of the best ways to do that is by drinking these fluids from the grey fox tree. That's really important to keep your spirits high, and this is definitely gonna help me later. It's very important that you know in what direction to walk, because you can easily get lost out here, and you can't use the stars right now to find, you know, north or south, and I want to be heading east towards hopefully the coast, but I do know what you can do, and that's an old trick I learned as an alcoholic, and sometime when I was really wasted, I couldn't find my way home, and all I needed was a bottle just like this one. And what you do is to find north, you put it down, and then you do like this, and that means that direction is north and that direction is east, so we're going that way, I think. Yes.
Getting food and water is definitely something you should have very high on your priority list, and you should take advantage of every opportunity you get. These berries are edible because they are red, and I've been doing this for years. And there's an old saying, if the berries are red, you won't end up dead.
Look at this one. It's a butterfly. And in some areas, these are really good food, but some of them can be poisonous. And one way to see that is to look at the colors. This one is definitely poisonous. Look at the blue. Actually, I had a friend one time in the military who ate one of these, exactly this species, and he got really sick, and he had diarrhea for almost a year, and eventually he died. Let's set this one free. Oh, look at this. This is some sort of poop from an animal. And this can actually be very, very useful in a survival situation because it contains some sort of great fuel which makes excellent fires. I'm not sure. I think it's from I don't know, some sort of plant eater. Doesn't look like it's from like a bear or something. It's from a fruit-eating vampire bat. And if you look up here, they definitely love these areas. A lot of space and a lot of forest. And come with me here. I found something. I'm gonna save this one for later. We're supposed to make fire. Oh, this will be useful. It's skin from a vampire bat's wing. Excellent. This one can be used for many things. Wiping your ass when you're shitting, shoving it up your, put it up your ass when you've got diarrhea, or you can actually use it for, building shelters or even a parachute. Definitely a good find.
When you least expect it, nature can turn against you, and I'm sure those wild berries had poisoned me, and I'm already starting to feel a bit out of my element.
Hey Bear, is everything alright?
Yeah, it's good.
Why are you peeing on your bag, man? Bear, why?
I don't know. Maybe it will help us survive at some point. Fucking wank.
Things were about to take an ugly turn, and I was about to experience some very, very horrible hallucinations. I was seeing witches all over.
There are actually witches up there. Big ones too. And they tried to capture me. And they said they wanted to put me into their stew and eat me for dinner. It was horrible.
Luckily for me, the rules of nature goes like this. Whenever something starts, eventually it will come to an end.
Wow, did you hear that? I think it was a big bear, a grizzly bear. Just heard it roaring. They are not toy animals. They can tear your head off with one swipe. Oh my god. Ah, they're everywhere. Oh shit. Fuck. All right. Time to move on. for many years of training, I could very easily hear on the roar from the grizzly bear that they were very, very far away, and nothing to worry about. This is definitely dangerous habitat if you don't know what you're doing. I'm sure that there has never ever been people in this area before. It's completely untouched. And as you can see, it's all just dead grass. Maybe there's been a big fire or something. But what I'm going to do here is just head over there for that tree line, and maybe we can find some water and some shelter. So let's go. Finally made it. The ocean. And what we're going to do now is to make a great signal fire in case we see a boat or something, and we are going to light it and make some great smoke, and that will be our way home.
But there was a huge obstacle ahead, a big ledge, and here the vampire bat skin might come in handy as a parachute.
That was definitely a fast way to get down here. Not just like at home, taking the elevator. I'll just take this one with me because it's pretty good for making a shelter later on.
It was now time to make a camp, and the first thing I needed to do was to make a fire, a signal fire, in case a boat or an airplane should stop by. With a fire going, it was time to catch some food, and I decided to use an old fishing technique from the Stone Age.
Awesome! We just caught a mackerel. These fish are great for eating, and it's a great energy boost of great protein, which my body definitely needs right now. So this is absolutely fantastic. What I'm going to do is take my knife and just cut the head off, because you can eat these alive, but it's not a good idea. Just taking the head. There you go. Now you like off with the head, and now just get all these intestines out, and that is dinner for tonight. Now there you go. Now that worked perfectly. And now on with the mackerel, and in 1 hour or so, maybe 3, it will be ready to feast. Now we just gotta wait until a ship or an airplane will come, and we're gonna really, you know, kick up the fire we got to the signal fire. And one thing that's very important when you're in the survival situation is to always keep the spirit up high, because 50% of surviving is actually mental, and the other 50 is physical. And making a fire and getting some food is definitely a good way to get my spirits up. And when I was in the army, and then when I was on Everest, I always had this one in my boot for the hard times, and it's a picture of my lovely son and my wife, my beautiful wife, and family is definitely something that makes me, gives me a reason to live and keep going no matter what. Forgot to eat the mackerel. Definitely useless now. But it doesn't matter when you wake up to a view like this. There's a boat! I can see a boat! We are starting the signal fire! It's really great. And maybe they'll see us if we do this right. Yeah, this is a trick I learned in the army. Oh, great. It worked. They have seen us. And they are coming in here. You can see the boat. And this means that this adventure is finally over. And I am going home and taking them out to a nice shower. My beautiful family.
They tear your dreams apart, and every